Привет! This is Mirari from MosaLingua. If you're watching this video, you may be thinking of embarking on a new adventure with Russian language. If so, you don't want to miss this video. Today, I will give you 10 reasons why Russian is not as hard as you think. Давайте начнем. Let's get started. Before we get started, pause this video and subscribe to our channel. The best way to make sure you never miss a video is to subscribe and then turn on your notifications. Done? Great! Now let's get back to today's topic then. Russian is a language that is often perceived as difficult. This reputation comes in particular from the Russian alphabet, which is different from the modern Latin alphabet that you're probably used to. However, learning Russian is much more than just learning the alphabet, which, by the way, is much easier than people think. This language has at least 10 peculiarities that you need to know about, since they will smooth out your path to success. The first one is that Russian pronunciation is regular and clear-cut. Believe me, it's even easier than the English pronunciation. Once you know the basics, you don't have to worry about it anymore. Russian vowels are a great example. There are 10 vowels in Russian, but don't panic because they go in pairs. A, ya, e, ye, o, yo, u, you, and then a special pair, I and y. As I said before, lots of people think that Russian is a difficult language to learn just because it uses the Cyrillic alphabet. This difficulty is overestimated. Even if the alphabet is different, it's just an alphabet. Unlike the Japanese or Chinese alphabets, you will not need to learn ideograms or symbols that represent entire words or phrases. The Cyrillic alphabet is made up of letters, just like the Latin alphabet. In addition, if you apply some easy rules, you can learn to read the Cyrillic alphabet in less than 3 hours. But we will talk about it in another video. French, Italian, and Spanish, among other languages, use articles to give information about nouns. In Spanish, for example, students must know the gender of a word in order to use the correct article. Casa is feminine, so we should say la casa. Good news! In Russian, you don't have to worry about articles. No need to struggle to memorize them or learn how to use them because they don't exist. If you want to say the house or a house, you just say dom, which is house. Easy, right? The order of words in Russian sentences is much freer than in other languages. You can change the position of words in a sentence depending on what you want to stress. Knowing how word order can add nuance to your sentences is helpful for advanced learners. But when you're first getting started, just worry about getting the words right. To be polite in Russian, you can add one simple word to any sentence. This word is пожалуйста. It can mean please, and it can also be used as some other polite set phrases. No need to learn a bunch of sentences by heart. One word covers it all. The Russian language only has 3 verb tenses: the present, the past, and the future, and then 2 aspects: the imperfective and the perfective. The imperfective aspect is used to stress that an action is not finished, and the perfective aspect is used to stress that an action is finished. Another peculiarity of Russian language is that there is no present tense for the verb to be, which is one of the most common verbs. Let me give you a few examples. To say I am happy, we would just say я счастливый. I happy. I am English would be я англичанин. I English. If the speaker is a boy. This book is big would be эта книга большая. This book big. This particular aspect of the language will definitely make your life easier, since you won't have to worry about the person, the gender, or the number to use to conjugate this verb. Again, there is only one word to make a sentence negative. To make a verb, noun, or adjective negative in Russian, simply place "не" in front of it. For example, the affirmative sentence "Я иду в кино," I go to the cinema, becomes negative by adding "не." Я не иду в кино. I don't go to the cinema. The adjective "он терпеливый," he is patient, becomes negative by adding the prefix "не." Он нетерпеливый, he is impatient. The same happens with nouns and pronouns. Это она, this is her, becomes negative by adding "не." Это не она, this is not her. Learning Russian is easier once you know that many Russian words are similar to their English translations. Do you want to know some examples? Center, class, film, so you don't have to start from scratch. Like I said before, in Russian, word order is not important. So, to ask a question, you just have to stress the most important word by changing your intonation. In the question, "Are you going home?" you can stress any of these three words to formulate your question. You can say "Ты домой идешь," or "Ты домой идешь," or "Ты домой идешь," depending on the information you want to ask about. You, home, or go. This makes communication a lot easier. Last but not least, and based on my own experience, Russian speakers will be happy to see you striving to learn their language. They will be proud to share their language and culture, and they will be ready to help you. So don't hesitate to talk to them, even if you're just a beginner. You will fall in love with the language and the country it comes from, just as I did. Well, that's all for today. I really hope this video has encouraged you to learn Russian. Don't forget to take a look around our channel for other videos about Russian language. And subscribe because we have more videos coming soon. You can also start learning Russian right away with MosaLingua web. Activate your free trial to test our platform and test the beauty of this language. Take care and happy learning. До свидания. See you soon.